No man perpetrates evil or sin and does not pay consequences. At some point, for your sins, your blood will be shed. The sins of Steve Harvey have now, or rather are now, coming to fruition. They are rising to the surface, much like Bruce Wayne rose from the tunnel, from the prison in The Dark Knight Rises. Your blood will be shed for the original Steve Harvey show that everyone watched except for the CU. They watched to see Cedric the Entertainer. They watched to see Terry Vaughn. They watched to see that fine Wendy Raquel Robinson. They watched to see Merlin Santana. May that brother rest in peace. They even watched to see the crazy white boy known as Bullethead on the show. But they did not watch for you, Mr. Magic Mustache. They did not watch for you, Mr. Fake High Top, Steve Hightower. Your blood will be shed for the kings of comedy. The very kings of comedy that honestly you had a hand in creating, but no one remembers you. In fact, many booed you out of the building, in which you smarted back, "That's alright, I got your money." Knowing good and well they came to see the real stars, such as, once again, Cedric the Entertainer, D.L. Hughley, and of course, the king, the god, or one of the gods of comedy, may he rest in peace, Mr. Bernie Mac. Your blood will be shed for trying to sabotage Bernie Mac, who is still a bigger legend than you will ever be. Your blood will be shed for betraying your second wife, Mary Harvey, your ride or die chick. For the gold digger, Marjorie Harvey, your blood will be shed for having the suspected racist, Paula Deen, on your show and having her go to teach and mentor black children in the art of cooking, when you could have very well gotten more qualified black cooks to do it, or even a non-controversial white cook to do it. Your blood will be shed for I don't give a damn about slavery, which I have covered many times. Your blood will be shed for the Miss Universe pageant, for being so arrogant, thinking you could just get up there and MC and not participate in the rehearsals. If I can channel, Allen Iverson, rehearsals. Your blood will be shed for snubbing my home state of West Virginia, who made a bobblehead in your honor, and you didn't even have a decency to shout out West Virginia on national television as Meredith Vieira presented you this bobblehead. You arrogant piece of there's so many colorful words I want to call you right now. Your blood will be shed for supporting Hillary, but then kissing the ring and kissing the feet of Donald Trump when he won. And by the way, and this leads to your new sin. By the way, quit telling everyone that President Obama's team asked you to go speak with Donald Trump. We all know that you went to Massa's house on your own accord. Please do not blame President or former President Barack Hussein Obama for you being there. No one told you to be there. We know you're lying, Steve Harvey. Your blood will be shed for snubbing your fans after that visit, even the ones that tried to back you up. Your blood will be shed for that book, Act Like a Lady, Think Like a Man. Your blood will be shed for disrespecting Flint, Michigan, people who have been going through 3 years of poisonous bad water, when you said to that man, just because he picked at you for the Cleveland Cavaliers losing the NBA Finals. You acted like a child, said, "I hope you enjoy your tall glass of brown water." Real classy, Steve. Real classy. Your blood will be shed for giving the pink slip to long-time employees and didn't even give them the opportunity to sign up for jobs at your new show in Los Angeles. Your blood will be shed for the memo saying we must make an appointment to see you, even TV staff. And now your blood will be shed because Vincent DeMock has filed a lawsuit of fraud against you, saying you defrauded him 12.5% of his earnings when he raised $1 million for your Steve and Marjorie Harvey Foundation. And may I also add, you tried to throw Oprah Winfrey and Tyler Perry, who are also two suspected coons. However, both of them, even Oprah on her worst day, her net worth is still more than yours, Steve Harvey. You had the nerve to say Oprah and Tyler gave you bad financial advice. Why would they need to give you bad financial advice, Steve, when both of them double, triple, quadruple, maybe even more than your earnings? Oprah Winfrey is a certified billionaire. Tyler Perry is a millionaire many times over. Both their net worths easily dwarf you, Steve Harvey. Why would they feel threatened by you? Why would they feel threatened by you to give you bad financial advice when you're probably too stupid to listen to the advice they gave you? Face it, Steve Harvey. You try to come off as sophisticated and smart, but the reality, you're just a big, dumb country bumpkin who got lucky. Who got, if I may be honest, blessed to be where you're at. And now you're so full of yourself. And you try to throw two other black people, granted again, two suspected black people, but nonetheless, two people who would have no reason to sabotage you, when you've done a great job of that yourself, Mr. Steve Harvey. And we know the influence particularly Oprah has, and you're throwing her under the bus? This just shows, if you did say this, Steve Harvey, and you've proven this already, but this proves once again, if you did say this, Steve Harvey, you are not a very intelligent man. You are not a very intelligent man. Because even a fool knows, even a fool would know, you don't screw with Oprah, especially if you're a black man in America. You do not screw with Oprah. That woman can bury you. Oprah Winfrey is not the one to cross. And Tyler Perry, his fan base may be even more loyal and more rabid than yours ever was. Do you really want to throw these two under the bus, Mr. Steve Harvey? And I'm talking in the way that I'm talking because, hey, I don't have to yell. I don't have to holler. You make your sins plain and clear for the world to see. So, Mr. Steve Harvey, you have one more sin for which your blood will be shed.